Yeah, good morning, guys. We're starting out with a dense fog advisory that goes until 9 a.m. for counties to the north and west of I-44. It includes cities like Nevada and Stockton and Clinton. Visibility here could get down to a quarter mile or less at times. We've got the clouds, they're low-hanging clouds in Springfield, 67 degrees on north winds. That visibility at a quarter mile in Clinton, 10 miles of Lake of the Ozarks, less than a quarter mile in Branson. Some patchy fog in Springfield this morning as well. Showers are exiting south and east along that state line as this front works on getting out of here. This is the last of the showers, so once they head out, we'll have a beautiful afternoon. Cooling temperatures to the north and west. It's 57 degrees in Clinton, 67 in Springfield. Still holding on to some warmer 70s to the south. So a C+ at the bus stop this morning because of the showers and fog, but A+ by dismissal, 82 degrees, mostly sunny and gorgeous on this first official day of fall that began at 2:50 this morning. When those sun rays go south of the equator, our days start to trend shorter from here on out. So hour by hour, we kick the clouds and showers to the south. Temperatures will be seasonal in the upper 70s and lower 80s. Crisp and comfortable tonight, dropping to around 60 degrees. And then by tomorrow, we'll bring in the chance for a couple of showers, maybe some rumbles of thunder with temperatures in the upper 70s. So we'll have 2 days of shower and storm chances as the front works its way through Tuesday and Wednesday. Temperatures pretty seasonal. And then we're looking at some of that heat creeping its way back. Some middle and upper 80s by the end of the week and into the weekend. Joe, Lauren.
We have some breaking news to bring you this morning. There is a police standoff happening near Division and National right now. Multiple units responded to the scene before 3 this morning. Authorities are continuing to attempt to talk to the person inside a home there. Division at National is blocked off. If you need to get out on the roads near there, just a heads up. This isn't far from the come and go on National. That gas station was robbed around 2:15 this morning. We don't know yet if those two incidents are related or not, but we'll continue to update the story as we get more of these details.
Making news now, a popular local trail is closing today as road crews continue working on widening Route 160. The Frisco Highline Trail in Willard will be closed near mile 3 as crews install a new box culvert to carry the trail underneath the highway. Trail users are urged to avoid the construction area altogether as deep holes, large equipment, and other hazards are possible. It's set to reopen in late November. And in your education coverage, about 1 in 5 kids live with dyslexia, a learning disorder that can make it hard to read and write, and in some other cases, nearly impossible.
That's right. There are many ways kids can work on those reading skills, though. Hannah Zettel's in studio this morning to tell us how.
Well, that's right. School's been in session for several weeks now, and it's about the time that parents learn how their child is adapting to the classroom. Some will even discover that their child has dyslexia. To better understand the disorder, the Center for Dyslexia and Learning, located at Cox Health, offers dyslexia simulations. One exercise involves parents or teachers reading a story written in shapes rather than words to demonstrate that struggle. Executive Director at the center, Noelle Life, says schools will screen students from kindergarten through 3rd grade, but often don't offer in-class resources after that. One issue resulting from this is some students need more help working through the disorder than others.
I would rather that all students get these support services, and the kids that can be successful without them will move on without them, and the kids that need them continually will get them continually. Right.
Life also encourages parents to join the Facebook group Decoding Dyslexia Missouri, which advocates for dyslexic children and works with legislators to improve laws. She also stresses to remember, even though a child might struggle with reading, it's important to find a field that they do excel in and they can thrive at that.
All right, Hannah Zettel reporting for us this morning. 3 rural fire protection districts just received a 4-year grant of almost $700K. The Staffing for Adequate Fire Emergency Response Grant, otherwise known as the SAFER Grant, will help get more volunteers to the stations. The 3 fire protection districts are Waynesville, Hazel Green, and Tri-County, and all say it's hard to find volunteers for their stations. But with this grant, the departments will be able to buy gear and hopefully retain volunteers.
We'd like to see volunteers stay 10, 20 years. So with this grant, we have money to put in a retirement program for volunteers. We have money to train volunteers. We have money to do physicals for volunteers.
We're going to be able to send our people to these larger classes that they're actually going to become state certified in.
Their goal is to recruit at least 15 more volunteers for each department each year.
Around the Ozarks for you, it was a chance over the weekend to step back in time to the days of pioneer life around here. The 1860s Lifestyle Expo returned to showcase the Gray Campbell farmstead. It features a barn, kitchen, and a one-room schoolhouse, all relocated from across the Ozarks to Nathaniel Green Close Memorial Park.
What our demonstrators will say to me is that they are surprised and impressed by how many young people stop at the demonstrations. They want to know how things were done, and they like learning the new, even though it's old.
Visitors also had the chance to try old-fashioned apple butter and cider, and for the first time, a Civil War era ball gown was actually raffled off. And Bass Pro Shops hosted its Shoot Like a Girl event over the weekend. It was an effort to give girls the chance to learn more about guns and archery, but the founder of the event says it's about more than just that.
We offer this service for free. We don't charge a woman. We never will charge a lady to come in. And you see, some ladies are apprehensive about shooting, and they go in and they shoot and they come out of the trailer and their head's held high, and the experience is just, it really makes you feel like you're doing something more than introducing women to shooting.
Girls had the chance to shoot pistols, rifles, and bows, all at a mobile range put on inside a tractor trailer.
In your political coverage, as an election year comes closer, people are beginning to watch as Missouri candidates campaign for various openings, most notably Missouri's next governor. Many eyes are on the money flowing through this year's campaigns, especially after seeing the most expensive governor's race in state history back in 2016, with a total of $70 million spent through all candidates. During that election, Missourians also passed legislation that capped how much someone could donate to a politician's campaign committee. That limit was just $2,600, a big difference there. But big money is still moving through the state, so how is that happening? Well, the news leader reports that independent political action committees, or PACs, are helping politicians raise funds, and candidates on both sides have these committees helping them out. A PAC called Uniting Missouri is supporting incumbent Governor Mike Parson. The last data reporting date in July showed this PAC holding $2.5 million. Democrat challenger and state auditor Nicole Galloway has a PAC called Keep Government Accountable backing her. That PAC has raised about $115,000. Now, these PACs are not held to the same standards or limitations as a candidate's personal campaign. And if you're looking for some more political news, you can check out Show Me Politics, a weekly podcast that drops every Sunday night. So it's there for your morning commute. It recaps all the political news you might have missed the previous week, so you'll always be in the know what everyone's talking about just in time for getting back to work on Monday morning. Here's a quick take from last night's podcast.
Here's what happened this week. The law that prevents counties from creating restrictions to ban CAFOs is now in effect.
After many complaints about violent crime in St. Louis, Governor Mike Parson is stepping up and tackling the issue.
And what's happening with Missouri's lawsuit against Purdue Pharma, now that the opioid manufacturer has filed for bankruptcy. I'm Madison Heaver with Hannah Sumter. This is Show Me Politics.
Now that you can listen to on SoundCloud, Apple Podcast, or Spotify, so a lot of different options.
All right, we also take a look at what's trending right now. Some very interesting news and crazy news from an international airline, right?
That's right. Thomas Cook Airlines has announced some breaking news overnight that has resulted in tens of thousands of people being stranded.
The airline has just stopped operating. They tweeted 10 hours ago, "We are sorry to announce that Thomas Cook has ceased trading with immediate effect. This account will not be monitored." And then it has a link to a website for more advice and information. So a lot of people are stranded.
CBS This Morning is following that story. Another breaking news story worldwide overnight is in Indonesia, where protesters there are setting buildings on fire. This comes as a racial protest, which also happened back in August. But basically, they're alleging that a teacher made racist comments towards students, and so demonstrators are setting buildings on fire as a response.
Okay, so something to follow, and several international headlines happening this early Monday morning. What's happening here? New season, new week.
Yeah, that's also
right?
trending on Twitter. It's first day of fall.
Right.
Starting out with some fog and showers at the bus stop, but it feels like it by dismissal. 82 degrees, mostly sunny, decreasing clouds, and really nice. We're going to have a couple of showers possible Tuesday and Wednesday. Temperatures still staying seasonal, a little bit warmer by the end of the week.
All right, everyone, thank you so much for kicking off fall with us here on Daybreak as we take a look outside, wrapping things up. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you back here soon.